Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure you've heard about revision, going back and revising like the day's events if something didn't go exactly how you wanted it to, or just adding something in there. And I love that. But did you know that you, since everything is happening at once, past, present, and future, can also just go back to the past and add something in there just totally random? But you have to really want it, you have to keep up at it until you feel the total realness of it. And it always has to be in the present moment. It has to, and the same with doing to the future, inserting something in the future, which is probably even a better thing to do because that's what we're going forward to. But it all has to be as if you're doing it right now in the present moment. It can't feel like the future, and it can't feel like the past, because if you do that, then it's just, daydreaming it in. And daydreaming is good. That's how things can start. But if you really want to imagine something in and really have it to become real, and that it happens, then you have to do it in the present moment. And I think these are really nice things to to do. I've kind of been interested always in going back to doing something in the past, like inserting a friend who was not, it's always just been a very interesting. I suppose it's not really important, and really it's better to do something that's more important, like figuring out doing something for the future. But if you wanted to, you could go back and do something in the past. But it's better to do it really with revision. Like, I remember this story, and I should say, well, it is a story because we're all telling stories, right? I remember something that happened when I was at Topeka Lutheran School in Kansas. When I'm going to say I was in the third grade. And back in those days, that was sort of still around the time where the Vietnam War was just sort of ending or getting ready to end. It was still sort of going on in the background a little bit. And we had a lot of Vietnamese kids and families moving here. And there was this girl in our class named Chu, and she was very nice. And one of the stupid boys on the bus had said, "Oh, he's a troublemaker. You want to say something in Vietnamese?" Because she really didn't know that much English. So he told me something to say. Obviously, it wasn't a nice thing. I'm still not really sure what it was, but it was something probably like you. And I said that to her, and she cried. And I don't know if it was her sister, her cousin, or something, she slapped me. So that was one thing I always wanted to revise. So I have done it in the past, but not to the point where obviously I've forgotten it, because if you can forget about it and it's just like it's not there anymore, you can't remember, you've done it. But then of course you don't realize you've done it because it's gone. But anyway, it's not the point, I suppose. If you don't want to exist, then there you go. But yes, it's better to revise something maybe like that, or that you can totally add something that never even happened in there. People that never happened, places that never happened, events that never happened. But you can do that to the future too. And it's probably better to theoretically do it future things, but again, as if it's happening right now. It has to be happening as if it's right now. But anyway, just wanted to add that in there, and I want everyone to have a beautiful Saturday and Sunday ahead and week ahead. Love you all. Have a really great weekend, and over and out.